of the seventh inning. Yankees lead 3-0. New pitcher for the New York Yankees, Jake Cousins, taking over for Luis Gil. You see the numbers on Cousins, his 32nd game of the year.
0-1 on Bellinger. Now it's going to be interesting if this score holds up. Who are you closing with?
Yep.
Because they said they're going to get creative. Now, how creative will they get? Who will close this game if it's a save situation?
Well, coming off an off day yesterday, the bullpen is well rested. A disappointing series in Arlington. With your Aaron Boone and Matt Blake, the pitching coach, the decisions you make here with your relievers become really important to try to close this one out.
You know, it's very interesting when you close by committee. So that means that anybody could close according to what lane comes up. But John, I'm sure that you've seen this and experienced this in your baseball career. There are certain guys that have the stomach to get the final 3 outs, and other guys can't. They could be great in the 7th, but all of a sudden you put them in the 9th inning, it's a different animal.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there was a luxury with Mariano Rivera with all those years with the Yankees, but I remember Tom Gordon being a setup guy for Mo, and he was the perfect 8th inning pitcher when he knew that Mariano was back there for the 9th inning.
Yeah, because you have a safety net. In the 9th inning, there's no safety net. If you blow it, the game's over.
But the next level to it here is Tommy Kahnle getting loose. I was just going to bring this up. If you're sitting in the bullpen for the New York Yankees right now, and that phone rings, you don't know who it's ringing for. And Aaron Boone mentioned this afternoon or this morning, dealing with the media. You would love to have everybody have their roles defined in the bullpen. That, okay, in the 7th, Jake Cousins knows if we have a lead, I'm probably going to be pitching. Weaver, in the 8th, he knows if we have a lead, I'm probably going to be pitching. Right now, the bullpen in flux. There is nothing more deflating as a ball club when you have a lead going into the late innings and you can't find a way to hold it down.
And a rough start as Bellinger works a walk to start off the 7th. Time for the 4th game summary. 3-5-0 for the Yanks. All the runs in the 3rd inning. Just one hit, a Bellinger double against Gil. Over the first 6, getting a little aggressive with that 0 in the 7th, not yet. Gil 6 innings, 1 hit. Austin Wells a 2-run single. Wicks went 5. Cubs offense, well, not much. 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. 3 left on. Paredes takes a strike. Softly up the 3rd baseline, and it kicked foul. Fortunately for the Yankees, would have been a base hit. Got Armstrong up for the Cubs. For Paredes, he struck out 3 times, 1 away here in the 7th.
Well, Luis Gil and now Cousins, the ability to drop a slider with 2 strikes, but he started on the corner and then it just dives down and away. We talked about Paredes and his approach. He likes to go out and around and pull everything. If you execute down and away, pretty easy strikeout.
There's Nico Hoerner. 1-0. The thing that makes Cousins so dangerous, he throws a slider that drops out of the strike zone, but you can't sit on that and just take it, because he'll throw a slider that drops into the strike zone. Such an effective pitch.
I think what he does well is right there also 95 miles an hour when he notices and recognizes maybe I'm throwing the slider a little too much, or when I do throw it, a hitter has taken it and seen it early. Then he recognizes that, he throws a fastball, and then goes back to the slider again. You just worked with David Cone 3 days in Arlington. He talks about protecting your best pitch. Jake Cousins' best pitch is a slider, but you have to throw the fastball sometimes to protect that pitch. Say the same thing for Tommy Kahnle. His best pitch is his changeup. You got to throw the fastball sometimes to protect it.
Three and one on Horner. Swanson's on deck. Cousins deals. And there was that fastball for a strike, 3-2. Gleyber Torres shades up the middle, a lot of the right side of the infield open. Foul ball. Grounded to Chisholm. There's one on to first. Not in time.
Now this ball gets in on Horner a little bit, and he also runs well. Chisholm the good throw to Torres. Torres the good turn, but Horner just able to outrun the baseball. Their classic example, Gleyber Torres doesn't have to worry about a runner trying to take him out, can turn that ball easily.
Swanson 0 for 1 with a walk. And a strike.
Down 3. I don't know if the Cubs will be aggressive on the base paths. Nico Horner has 27 stolen bases, only been thrown out 4 times, but down by 3. We'll be giving Swanson a swing of the bat.
Swing through. 0-2. Swanson calls time. Swanson signed a big free agent contract with the Cubs, leaving his hometown team. He's from Marietta, Georgia. Loved playing for the Braves, but the offer wasn't there, and the Cubs' offer was. The 0-2. 1-2. 3-0 Yankees. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning at Wrigley Field. Runner goes. Throw to second. Nobody there. Ball goes into center field. Horner pops up and goes to third. No one was covering second base.
Yeah, this has happened a couple of times now. Austin Wells going to look in the dugout like what's going on. Volpe and Torres. Everybody looking around. There's just a lack of communication. Austin Wells comes up with a throw, and it's a good one right on the bag. Nobody's there.
Well, that's one of the cases where it should be a team error. He should not have an error on that. But it will be a stolen base and an E2. and Cousins picks him up. No runs, no hits, one error, one man left.